Send another 330 soldiers to Iraq. It's for a training mission due to last 2 years. The troops will work with 100 New Zealand military personnel, and they will help train the Iraqi army so it can gain ground against Islamic State militants. Australia is already in the coalition with the US and 6 other allies: Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, the Netherlands and the United Kingdom. They've been bombing IS targets in Iraq since August. Well, the Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott said the deployment of more Australian troops has its risks.
It is, as I stress, a build partner capacity training mission. It's not a combat mission, but Iraq is a dangerous place. It is a dangerous place, and I can't tell you that this is risk-free.
Well, John Blaxland is a Senior Fellow in Strategic and Defence Studies at the Australian National University College of Asia and the Pacific. He joins us now from Canberra. Welcome to the programme. Now, as you heard the Prime Minister Tony Abbott say there, that this is part of a wider coalition and, of course, not without its risks. Tell us, what are some of the key risks do you see in Australia getting even further involved here?
Well, it's politically risky because this is an operation that's taking place a long, long way from Australia. It's an operation of which we have only a very limited understanding as to what it means. Australia's involvement is based on, a very shallow understanding of the language, the culture, the history, let alone the religious dynamics at play in Iraq and in the neighbourhood. There's very little understanding of the Sunni-Shia divide and how that is outplaying at the moment with the so-called Islamic State, or the Daesh, or the Daeshists, as I like to call them, because Australia's engagement there has, for a long time, been secondary order of importance.
Right.
And that's because our neighbourhood has obviously been more important to us in the long run, but we haven't been paying attention to it lately. In playing a mixed game.
That's right. But let's just take a look at that wider coalition there. You see there's a number of countries involved. I mean, is there a chance that they will succeed in driving out IS in the future? I mean, are these foreign troops actually helping or hindering?
Well, this is the real nub of the issue. Are we going to make that much of a difference? Now, I think on balance, the coalition is probably going to be able to push back the Daeshists over the next 12 to 24 months. I think that's reasonable. However, the question is, so what? What happens then? Right. What do we replace it with? Because the Iraqi government is largely unreconstructed. Al-Abadi, the current Prime Minister, is really not that much different from al-Maliki, his predecessor, who laid the groundwork for the Daeshists to dominate the northwest of Iraq. So we're really facing a conundrum.
All right, I'm afraid that's all we have time for, but thank you so much for joining us there, John Blaxland from Australian National University in Canberra there. Thank you.